The sun has been responsible for giving energy over the last 4.5 billion years. This energy has allowed life to flourish throughout most of Earth's history. Have you ever wondered, what would Earth be like without the sun? What would happen to Earth if the sun suddenly disappeared? How long could humans survive on Earth if the sun went out? Firstly, if the sun were to vanish right now, we wouldn't know for 8.5 minutes, because nothing travels faster than light. Over the course of time, all the planets in our solar system will blink out into darkness, leaving everything on Earth covered in blackness. Drastic temperature drop. Temperatures would start to plummet, and the planet would start freezing. Within a week, the average surface temperature would reach around -18 degrees Celsius, making it impossible for most life to survive. And within the first year, the temperature would drop to a bone-chilling -100 degrees Celsius. And finally, the Earth would eventually stabilize around -240 degrees. Loss of photosynthesis. Sunlight is crucial for photosynthesis, the process by which plants convert light energy into food. With the sun's disappearance, photosynthesis would cease, leading to a lack of food for plants, and, consequently, a collapse of the entire food chain. This would have a cascading effect on all organisms, ultimately leading to mass starvation. Atmospheric changes. The absence of sunlight would lead to significant changes in Earth's atmosphere. The temperature differences between the sunlit side and the dark side of the planet would disappear, resulting in the disappearance of weather patterns as we know them. The atmosphere would gradually cool and settle into a more stagnant state with minimal wind movement. Gravity and orbital effects. The sun's gravitational pull is responsible for keeping the Earth in its stable orbit. If the sun were to vanish suddenly, the gravitational forces that keep Earth in check would disappear as well. This could potentially send the planet move at high speed and can collide with other plant bodies. Loss of radiation shield. The sun emits a constant stream of charged particles, known as the solar wind. These particles are deflected by Earth's magnetic field and form Allen radiation belts which shield us from harmful cosmic radiation. Without the sun's continuous emission of the solar wind, these protective belts would dissipate, exposing the planet to dangerous levels of radiation from space. Psychological and social impact. The sudden loss of sunlight, extreme cold, and the collapse of civilization would have severe social implications for the very less remaining population. The psychological effect of darkness, isolation, and the struggle for survival would be vast. Long-term survival challenges. In the long run, the lack of sunlight and extreme cold would make it incredibly difficult for any form of life to persist on Earth. Without advanced technology to generate artificial light, provide heat, and other basic necessities, the survival of humans and other organisms would become nearly impossible. It's very important to remember that this scenario is purely an imagination, and the disappearance of the sun is not expected to occur. The sun plays a vital role in sustaining life on Earth, and has been shining steadily for billions of years.